could run young guns, but he's turned old enough, 14, to be in this event, so that's what he's doing. Here they come. They're going to stay bunched up through the first turn. It looks like Radzik may have helped Plummer move out of the way a little bit. Cormier dives in hard to go to second spot. Then it's Kimball looking for third, which he has. Plummer back to fourth, and Darren Jacobs sitting in the 5 spot. Eight-lap qualifier, 1 of 3 for the mini stocks. Getting ready for their 25-lap event tonight. Here comes Kimball underneath Cormier. Powers his Honda into second spot. Taking a long look at the back bumper of Mike Radzik. Swaps lanes, and there he goes. We are now halfway. Kimball taking the lead at the halfway mark. Radzik and Cormier running second and third. Plummer 4, 5 right now is Darren Jacobs. Two to go now, 2 left. Looking for a white flag, this time off of turn 4, as Radzik gives a little pressure to Kimball. Kimball stretches it out down the front chute, and a little bit more off of turn 2 just to make sure he's got it. Checkered flag coming up. The win will go to Matt Kimball. Mike Radzik runs the second spot. Third belongs to Kevin Cormier. Then it's Corey Plummer and Darren. 8-lap qualifier, round 2, mini stocks here in the Whelen All-American Racing Series. Green is out. Wenzel gets a better start on the outside than he did in the first round and takes the lead. Tim Wenzel, Kevin Russell, then Pat Houle, Kevin McKnight, and Julia Raymond. It looks like they can run their line pretty well without a lot of trouble there. Pat Houle picks up a little bit of the pace now, gets around Russell and moves into second spot. Driving on speedy dry is pretty much like driving on ice. Wenzel, Houle, down low is McKnight. He took a definite shortcut across the speed humps. I don't know which is worse, speed humps or speedy dry. McKnight trying to work up the inside as we go to the halfway point. Wenzel, Houle, McKnight, Russell, and Raymond.
That Houle got out of shape.
Houle washing up in 1 and 2, opens the door for McKnight down low. Look out, Patrick. May have picked up more speedy dry in the tires than he wanted. Has to lift a little bit coming off of 2. 2 laps left. Tim Wenzel, Kevin McKnight, Patrick Houle, Kevin Russell, and Julia Raymond. Julia thinking about trying to pass Russell. It's Wenzel and McKnight out in front now. Houle has recovered a little bit. Raymond goes around the outside of Kevin Russell this time, cranks up the Mustang and goes. Coming down to the checkers. Is there going to be a battle? McKnight to the inside. No, Wenzel takes it. McKnight second, Houle third, fourth Raymond, fifth Russell. Bring him up to the green. Kevin Asquith ready to go, and here's the green. Pittsinger hanging tough on the inside. Shelby goes to the outside. Louis Mayer and Tim Paquette almost make contact going into 3. It'll be Paquette slipping up the inside. That'll be the quick way around, down to the low side. Paquette into second behind Pittsinger. Here come, Louis tried to make it 3 deep, wasn't going to work. As Fournier moves into third, Louis Mayer bouncing across the speed humps in 4 to move into 4th. Shelby goes to 5th. And then it's Koch back there. Pittsinger, Paquette, Fournier, Mayer, and Avery. Halfway coming up, Pittsinger, Paquette way wide, opens the inside up. Fournier started to move down, didn't see Louis Mayer moving up next to him. Fournier turns left, dives underneath the 93. It's Pittsinger on top. Fournier moves to second. Then Paquette, Mayer, and Avery. 2 laps left as they cross the stripe. Kevin Pittsinger, Rich Fournier, Louis Mayer, Tim Paquette. We haven't settled top 3 yet. 1 lap left. Pittsinger high, dives low, white flag out. Fournier, Mayer trying to get inside Fournier. Fournier's not a rookie, he knows the track. Louis Mayer, one more try at second as the checkered flag waits for them at the stripe. It'll be Pittsinger, Mayer, Fournier, Paquette, then Avery and Koch. Currently second in points, a winner last time out. That's Richard Vincent, and here they come. Thunderstocks charge into turn 4, completing lap 1. The leader is Como with Chafee. Then Curtis and Laughlin make that Laughlin and Curtis. Clark and Curtis. And Vincent, who seems way, way off the pace for a guy who won last time out. Maybe he figures if it goes slow enough, it'll look like he's leading. Como and Laughlin. Laughlin on the outside now. Vincent goes into pits. Laughlin taking the lead going into turn 1 here on lap 4 at the halfway point. Ed Laughlin, Dan Como, Craig Chafee. Como goes high, Chafee looks inside, can't do it. Tries again, still no room. Laughlin, Como, Chafee, Clark, Curtis and Curtis. Two left. Laughlin dominating here. New skin on the old car seems to be helping Como a whole lot. Chafee right on his bumper, but with a white flag out, can he get by? 1 lap left. One last chance. Como goes high. Can Chafee get the nose in there? He has to back out to set the car. Checkered flag comes out. It'll be Laughlin for the win. Como second, Chafee third. Clark, Curtis, and Curtis. And staying close in his first time in the getting in here late today. We saw someone late. So he hasn't even had a chance to get on the track in this car. Chris Curtis powers his way through 2 cars to get into 4th place. Buffon, your leader. Renault, Nowakowski, Curtis and Williams, then McLean and Morse. Buffon looking pretty strong. Renault in a car that's prepared by the same guys that helped prepare Richard Vincent's car. .42 of Jeff Morse down pit road. And as Buffon pulls away by a quarter of a straightaway, the battle is 2nd, 3rd, and 4th between Renault, Nowakowski, Curtis, and coming on, Williams and McLean. This could be one of those nights where whoever stays out in front for 25 laps could pick up the victory. 2 laps to go. They are getting ready for a 25 lapper tonight. White flag for Buffon, then Renault, Nowakowski, Curtis, and Williams. The battle is going to be for 3rd place. Curtis on the outside, Nowakowski on the inside. The win goes to the 2 of Buffon. Hillary picks up 2nd spot. By a nose, I think it could be the 9. Then Curtis just inches back in 4th. Williams in 5th. Alyssa now gets on the gas, and here we go. Rivera, Jarvenpaugh on the point. Monahan moves up. Rivera hangs the nose down on the white line and takes the lead in lap 1. Rivera opens it up. Now there's a battle. Here comes Monahan, has to back out. Alyssa shuts the door. Monahan has to jack up the brakes in the speedy dry. Alyssa powers it back in front. Monahan didn't get a racing room there. Jarvenpaugh tests the outside, no go. Rivera drops low and shuts off Monahan. Working again to keep them both behind her. Monahan trying it, sticks his nose in, hits the binders, pulls it off. Halfway, Monahan will lead at this point. Monahan, Rivera, Jarvenpaugh. Alyssa needs to get back in line or she'll lose the spot. Top 5 make the transfer. Whoa, look out. And Alyssa, too much off the corner. Around she goes. And no caution. All by herself there. Monahan on top. Jarvenpaugh 2nd. Byrne 3rd. A little bump going in. Here comes the 8 of Carzello. Then Kimball and Kendall. Then Rivera. Byrne to the outside of the 98. Monahan will have it all to himself. Here's the battle for 2nd spot. Whoa, Jarvenpaugh by a nose. Byrne, then Carzello, 5th finisher, will be the 50 of Kimball. Here they come. And there's the green. Rollins gets on it quickly. Good jump for Jeff Rollins. Eric Leclerc, but here comes Chapin. Chapin dropped it low and drove it through. He's looking inside on Rollins, no luck. Hasn't given up yet. Brian Chapin trying to pick up where he left off 4 weeks ago. And in lap 2, Chapin drives the 44 to the top of the heap. Kim Rivette moves into 3rd. It's Chapin, Rollins, Rivette, Leclerc, then Roby, Smith, and Pearl. Alexander does a switcheroo, dives inside and picks up a spot. We're halfway. Whoa, look out. Hang on, Mike. Chapin, Rollins, Rivette, Leclerc, Roby, and Pearl. Roby trying to set up for a pass to move into fourth. 2 laps left. Chapin, Rollins, Rivette, Leclerc, Roby, and Pearl. Then Smith. White flag, 1 to go. Who's going to make the move? It's Roby into fourth. Leclerc made him work for it. Checkered flag coming up. It's Brian Chapin, Jeff Rollins, Kim Rivette, Brian Roby, Eric Leclerc, your top 5. Mark Clark. Curtis, I should say. And in the 22. We'll give you the rundown on the 22 shortly. Out front quickly. It'll be Dennis Stange, Nancy Muni with Tyler Leary. Running fourth, the Camaro of Cole Littlewood. Solomon Bro fifth. Eric Pomasco sixth. Seventh is O'Sullivan. Eighth is Curtis. Then Usher, Beck, and Lambert. Beck back with a car that was totally rebuilt. And Lambert, a little hesitant to go by in a Ford Taurus, but does. Front of the field starting to sort itself out now. Stange, Leary, Littlewood, Bro, and Muni. O'Sullivan, Curtis, Pomasco, and Usher halfway. Then Lambert, Beck Sr. takes the car into the pits. As Dennis continues to lead. Laps wind down, 2 to go. Here comes Stange off the turn. O'Leary. Leary's right there with him. Littlewood and Bro starting to separate themselves from the rest of the field. Muni running fifth. Look out. Clark, and nice piece of driving by O'Sullivan. Dirt tracks it all the way through turn 4. Gets into the back of Clark, and Clark, being a little bit obstinate, gives him a brake job, and we'll finish this one under caution. So Clark set O'Sullivan sideways coming into 4. O'Sullivan was able to drive through the turn, probably should have let it go, but came in and tunked the 27 in the rear, who then gave him a brake job, and they both tore their cars up, so that was kind of dumb.
In number 27, and Sammy Ramos out there in the 6MA. Chan Stevens is on the flag stand. Here we go. Heat number 1, if you've just arrived for the Valenti Modifieds. Down the back straightaway. Savory and Pitcat. Who's going to be the opening lap leader? Out of the corner. The opening lap is going to be led by Richard Savory. Running in third spot, it is the number 25 New Hampshire car, Brian Ruby. Alexander's in fourth. Right behind him is Sammy Ramo. Nose to tail on the back chute. Got some side-by-side racing for the 5th spot on the Speedway. Ramo's on the bottom. And Ramo moves up into the 5th position. Then it's Todd Patnode. About a car length between Savory and Pit Cat on the back straightaway. Lap number 6. We are going to be halfway. Lap number 6 going up on the back straightaway scoreboard. Halfway through already. The ground pounding modifieds, the big block modifieds, if you will. As they go through the 3rd and 4th corner, Pit Cat's right up behind the race leader. And look at Roby. Roby knows his way around this racetrack. He proved that back in July. Right now, impressively, right up behind Pit Cat in the 3rd spot. Kirk Alexander running in the 4th position. And Sammy Ramo, who started down at the back of the field, is running in the 5th position. Todd Patnode, he's out there cruising around, not beating on the car, not running hard, and he is in the 6th position on the Speedway. 12-lap heat races. They'll get the 2 to go from Chan on the stand. Here's Pit Cat looking for an opportunity. He's going to go to the bottom going into turn number 3. You can see him setting that up in the 2nd corner. The white flag is out. And Pit Cat and the Wayhew Tools number 52 pestering the inside of the 99. Savory prevails on the back straightaway. Sunoco checkers fall on Richard Savory. Well, you know the old saying, it's not over till it's over, and that one certainly wasn't over until the checkered flag dropped out of Canton, Massachusetts. How about a nice hit out of Framingham, Mass. Jeff Malave, oh no, it's going to be TJ Blow on the outside in the 44. TJ Blow picking up the ride in that red number 44 car. Anthony Nocella. Joel Monahan is in the 63. CJ Bolton. And Jeff Malave in the number 14. So the early going here, your leader is Cameron Sontag. TJ Blow squares off turn number 2, right behind Colby Fournier, who is running 2nd. Anthony Nocella, the reigning champion of the Valenti Series, is running in the 4th spot, car number 92. And here comes Joel Monahan right up behind him in car number 03. Monahan doing double duty here tonight, running in the Sportsman Modified division and with the Valenti Modifieds. Right now he is running in the 5th position. Rapidly clicking off laps here around the high bank, the quarter-mile Monadnock Speedway, halfway. TJ Blow looking solid in 3rd spot in car 44. Blow comes right up behind the 16 car to challenge. Anthony Nocella, the 03. Well, that's going to be Joel Monahan. In the 5th spot, 6th is George Sherman, the number 93. Cameron Sontag, impressive run here in heat number 2, gets the 2 to go from Chan Stevens. White flag is out. getting ready to come around to take the checkered flag. Presented by New England Race Fuels, Sunoco Fuels. Your checker falls on Cameron Sontag. A familiar name to the fans here at the Monadnock Speedway. Sterling, Massachusetts driver Cam Sontag taking down heat number 2. 7. The number 4 is Jeffrey Gallup. And the 83 is Willis Jr. 12 laps. Here we go. Good looking start as Cam Stevens sent them down into the number 1 corner under green. The 55. Correction, the 66 cars. Andy Shaw from Center Conway, New Hampshire. Look at Chase Dowling, 3 wide through 3 and 4. Dowling. Chase Dowling puts the 25 car in the lead. Ross Hursty's running in the 2nd spot. 3rd is Dylan Izzo. On the bottom is Donnie Lashua. Lashua had a great run last Saturday night at Waterford Speed Bowl. Nerf bar to Nerf bar as they battle for the number 3 spot with Matt Mead in tow. Chase Dowling threaded the needle on the bottom. Took the lead. We are halfway. Wow, things got a little tight out here on the front straightaway. Izzo and the 77. Izzo didn't like it. Chase Dowling, who has been on a tear and really establishing himself as the real deal in New England Modified Racing. The Wheeling Modified Tour. And now with the Valenti Modified Racing Series. And of course, a lot of success at the Stafford Springs Motor Speedway. SK Style Modified Racing. Matt Mead, he knows this track as well as Donnie Lashua, and he stays right with the 17. 2 laps to go. Mead up high off turn number 2. Izzo is in 5th spot. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. And the Chedeckers are going to fall right now on the number 25, Chase Dowling. Chase Dowling taking down the victory.